நாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாம் நாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாம் நாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாம் தின்னாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது நாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாம் நாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாம் நாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாம் தின்னாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு 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 தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு 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 தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது அந்த குந்தத்தி தீம் தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறதுக்கு அந்த குந்தத்தி தீம் தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது தயதரிக்கிறதுக்கு தாதரிக்கிறது அந்த குந்தத்தி.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Atlanta Ganesh. I am a story writer, director, and co-producer. My very, very close friend, Mr. Ramamurthy, who lives in Atlanta, Georgia, is translating all my Tamil stories into English. And please enjoy my stories and give us your feedback. Thank you. Let's pray Lord Vinayaga and start it. Sarva Siddhi Vinayagare Charanam. The great poet Thiruvalluvar said, Agara Mudala Eluthallam Adi Bhagavan Mudatree Ulagu.
This is a short story about the rise and fall of a restaurant and the Bhavan. As we enter the restaurant, what greets us is the board prominently displayed in the restaurant dining hall reading "Cleanliness is next to godliness." True to the wording, the restaurant is very clean, spick and span. Spotlessly clean tables, well looked after window curtains, and ornamental plants to enhance the ambience of the hotel. Hotel staff were found running from kitchen to dining hall, serving the food with utmost courtesy. The Bhavan's owner, Mr. Sivagnanam, was found issuing instructions through intercom to the kitchen. The restaurant is famous for rava dosai and sambar vadai, crowd-pulling delicious items. For 2-3 years, the hotel was dominating the area, doing a roaring business. Other eateries around couldn't stand a chance to compete. At the end of the main hall, there was a curtain with an advisory, "No entry beyond this place, staff only." Obviously, the curtain bifurcates the kitchen from the main hall. What is cooking beyond the curtain, we will see sometime later. Okay, few streets away from the restaurant, we see a small house. An old lady lamenting to her son Armugam, asking him to console his wife Pankajam and take her out to some place to forget and overcome the grief. The reason for the grief is their only son met with an accident and died recently. The small boy was very well attached to his mother Pankajam. She could not bear the untimely demise of her son and sat always grief-stricken in the house without moving out after the tragedy. So, Armugam's mother persuaded her son to take Pankajam to some place for a change. Armugam managed to convince her to come out. They chose to go to that restaurant to try their favorite sambar vadai and rava dosa. They went and ordered food and were waiting for the items to be served. In the meantime, let us peep into the kitchen beyond that curtain. Oh my God, what a shabby, untidy, unhygienic kitchen, contradictory to the spick and span outside. Cockroaches, rodents, were freely moving inside the kitchen. Cooking pan, etc., had not seen a wash for a long time. The chief cook was giving strict instruction to the team of cooks and helpers under his control. One such recently joined boy was Shanmugam. The chief ordered him to take rava flour from the gunny bag and arrange to prepare rava dosa batter. Giving these instructions, he went out for a smoke. After returning, the chief cook saw Shanmugam simply standing without carrying out any of his instructions. The angry chief twisted the ears of Shanmugam and gave him a big blow on his back. He went a step further and rubbed a hot dosa turner on his leg. The boy, crying aloud, ran out of the kitchen and fell on the floor where Pankajam and her husband were waiting for the ordered items. Pankajam was terrified on seeing the small boy writhing in pain caused by the hot dosa turner. When asked what had happened, the boy, with tears rolling down the cheek, cried bitterly, "Ma'am, I didn't do anything. Chief asked me to prepare rava dosa. When I opened the rava gunny bag, what I saw there was terrifying. I was frightened. The rava inside the bag was infested with all kinds of insects like flower bugs, weevils, worms, white ants, etc. I stood frightened till the chief returned. I complained to him that the rava flour is spoiled due to bugs and worms. But the chief reprimanded me for that, saying, "So what? What if the flour is stale? Are you going to eat? Or are the customers going to know about that?" The customers at the hall were taken by rude shock when the boy revealed that rava dosa and other food items are prepared with unhygienic and unhealthy rotten ingredients. That's all. A state of utter confusion and chaos prevailed in the dining hall, with spoons and plates flew in the air like flying saucers. The hotel owner was virtually mobbed by the distraught, angry customers. Just 1 week later, the owner Sivajnanam had to close the restaurant. The dismissed chief chef managed to find another restaurant elsewhere. The orphaned boy, Shanmugam, was gladly adopted by the couple as God's gift. That's the end of this episode. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Atlanta Ganesh, and here is the writer's note. Well, I'm very sure you all enjoyed the story on the Bhavan, meaning that restaurant. What happened in that restaurant is the story. Anyway, my translators did a great job, and please give us your feedback and really appreciate your time and patience. Thank you. Bye.